Hey everybody, how is it going? I'm 8 Shots here again with another video. And Season 4 has officially launched in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, guys, and I'm super excited for it. I'm going to have a whole bunch of content coming out for you guys. This is very late and I'm sorry for that. My Pick'ems video with MISTERJ, which if you haven't checked out yet, I'll leave a link down in the description. It's super good. Definitely go give it a listen. It took a super long time to render in my editing software. It took a very long time to render, so I apologize if these videos are coming out later, but nonetheless I hope you still enjoy them. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, guys. I'd like to go through the nail gun today. This is a brand new weapon that was just released for free. This is a weapon that we don't have to unlock in the battle pass or get in a store, so it's available right off the bat. Now, the challenges for the nail gun are a little different, and I did my method of unlocking this weapon a little different than how I do with the normal weapons, which usually I go into zombies and you can push it out within anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. But this time the challenges they decided to give us were a little harder, so yeah, I still did them in multiplayer this time myself. I decided to grind it out, put on a double XP token, and just go into some new town and just get my kills with my special weapons. The crossbow is what I used, and then use a normal weapon and grind out some XP because you have to complete the match. But the challenges are in multiplayer. You have to get 5 eliminations with a special weapon in 15 completed matches. So that's the route I did. Or you can go into zombies, which you could also get done quicker than multiplayer, but I decided to do multiplayer to grind out some more XP. And zombies, this is a little different than our past challenges we've had to do. You have to get 25 kills with special weapons in 12 different outbreak maps. So you either have to warp or exfil out of your outbreak map in order for it to count, and you just have to get 5 kills with the weapon. So really you could just go straight to the objective, get the kills, complete it, and warp to the next one. That would probably be the quickest way of completing it. But I decided to do multiplayer, and you guys can do whatever you feel like is working best for you. Now, going on into the actual nail gun itself, it sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. The nail gun, it sucks. It's fun to use from time to time, but there's my major gripe with this weapon is there's no reason to use it. There's no reason. Like right now in Cold War, to go and pick up the nail gun and use it, even to grind it out if you really wanted to get gold camo, there's no reason. There's just no reason. It's not fun. There's a major problem I have with the nail gun is there's no attachments for it. That's a real big letdown for me. I was hoping at least we could get extended mags, because right now you only get 15 in the clip and you only get 2 magazines. So really, that's not much ammo. You're only reloading about 1 time with this weapon and then going back out to get more kills. I highly recommend, if you're going to be putting the nail gun in your class, run scavenger, or if you're going to be using it as your primary weapon, it goes in your secondary weapon, but if you're going to use it as your primary, guys, I highly recommend scavenger, because you're going to run out of ammo so fast with this weapon. I don't know why there's no attachments for it, like they didn't give us any, because they did have them in Black Ops 3, but I guess this time around they wanted to keep it a tiny bit more realistic, because in real life there's no like big attachments for your nail gun like that in real life. I feel like this thing could definitely use an extended magazine. Also, there's no sights for it. I hate the iron sights for the nail gun. There's basically no iron sights at all, which, I mean, I guess it's a nail gun, it's a real world item, but it's just got the tiny little sticking through the middle, and that's all it is. I don't like it. A lot of people might, but it's way too little for me. I wish there were attachments for this nail gun, but unfortunately there isn't. Nothing to extend the mag, no sights, nothing to speed up the rate of fire, nothing to suppress it. So that's kind of a letdown. Also, when using this weapon, you have to keep in mind that it has a pretty drastic bullet drop off, and the velocity for this nail gun is very slow as well. The fire rate is very slow, you can practically see the nails coming out of the gun and drooping down off into the distance as they go farther. Yeah, they get broken up by trophy systems as well, so just like the crossbow, that's totally bullshit. I absolutely hate that that is a fucking feature in Cold War. I don't understand for the life of me why projectiles out of our special weapon get eaten up by the trophy system, but yeah, that's the way it is, and it really sucks. So if you're playing a mode like Domination or Hardpoint, where there's trophy systems basically all over the map, it's practically useless. The damage, I've seen a lot of people complain about the damage on the nail gun, and I myself haven't really been complaining that much about the damage. It's mainly the rate of fire and the bullet velocity that pisses me off the most about this. The damage, I'd say I've gotten 2 headshots with this. I'll say that now. I've gotten 2 headshots with the nail gun up close. Anywhere in the body, it's through up close, point blank. It's about 3 to 4 shots, which can really affect your camo challenges because, in my opinion, like I said, I don't think the damage output is too low. I think it's kind of right in the middle, but it's the velocity that totally kills it. Up close and personal, it's about 3 to 4 shots, but if you're shooting the enemy from mid-range, possibly even farther range, like long range, you're looking at about 4 to 5 bullets, possibly 6 if you're shooting that far, and that's just simply not ideal with, like how I said earlier, you only have 15 in the magazine and only 1 extra mag with you. The camos for this are pretty much like the SMGs. Get your standard kills, get your headshots, get your bloodthirsties, which could be hard, get sliding kills, which again are going to be hard with the nail gun because, like I said, I don't think the damage is really what's going to hurt it, but it's your rate of fire. Like, your bullet velocity is just so terrible. It's going to feel really hard to get, especially with point blank kills. Those are going to be very hard to get as well when you need to put 3 to 4 rounds in a person, and if they have a PPSH or a MAC-10 up close to you, you don't stand a chance. You're going to get absolutely blown away, and I think that's really kind of unfair and bullshit. And of course, you got to get your kills while the enemy is detected, and also your double kills. So that's basically my overview of the nail gun. It can be fun. I'm not saying it's the worst weapon in Black Ops Cold War. When I've picked this up and I've gone into Nuketown, or I went on the new map Hijacked, which I'll be talking about in 1 minute, it can be fun, and it's one of those kills where it's like I said with the baseball bat, it's satisfying to get a kill with. Going on a kill chain with the nail gun is so satisfying. I feel like I've completed something. I feel like I've done something. I feel like I've used a little bit of skill because it's not the easiest weapon to get a kill with. But like I said earlier, there's just no reason to use this really unless you're going for like a crazy montage, or you're one of those people that you really want to get dark matter camo on all of your weapons and you want to get it gold and diamond and so forth. If you really want to, that's up to you. I myself am not going to pursue that on this weapon. There's just no point. It's fun, but I have more down moments than I have up moments with it, and I can't get over that our special weapons get eaten alive by these fucking trophy systems. It makes no sense. But I still recommend that you go and at least try to pick up this weapon, have a little bit of fun with your friends. But besides that, there's really no point to using this. Next, I want to talk about a little bit about the map they brought back, our remastered map, which is Hijacked, which you've been watching a little bit of gameplay of in the background. And I just wanted to say, because I brought it up in one of my last videos when Hijacked and Rush were told to be coming back, I absolutely enjoy it. I've been saying how when Raid came back, I like Raid and I love playing on Raid, but it feels so much different than Black Ops 2 in my personal opinion and how I play. It felt so much different than Black Ops 2, the map I played years and years ago. When Express came out, I was the opposite. I loved it. It's still almost one of my favorite maps in the whole game for Search and Destroy, because Express to me just brings back so many memories, so much fun. It plays almost like how it did on Black Ops 2, and I had no complaints about Express. And we also got Standoff, in which I've already told you guys I'm not the biggest fan of Standoff. It didn't play like I was expecting it to. I like the map itself, but just going into a 24/7 playlist is not something you'll find me doing. But we got Hijacked, and I absolutely love it. Besides the minor changes they made around the map to make it more 80s themed, like thin TVs are now fat TVs. That's a cool aesthetic change. It feels just how I left it in Black Ops 2. Playing with the AK on this map, like how I said earlier, the MSC and the AN94 was my weapon of choice in Black Ops 2 to play on Hijack, and it feels so refreshing to pick up the AK, which in my opinion the closest thing to the AN, and use it. Brings back a lot of memories for me, and I have a total blast playing this, unlike I do with Standoff. Some games are okay here and there, but on Hijack, every game I have, even if we lose, even if we get totally smacked, I have a total blast playing it. And I'm really excited that Hijacked is back. Now we have double XP. This is definitely something I'm going to be grinding the hell out during double XP weekend. Just loving Hijacked. It's one of my, I'd say almost top, it's definitely a top 5 map for me for sure in Black Ops Cold War, because I'm not the biggest fan of some of the original maps that we've gotten, but I absolutely love Hijacked. I definitely recommend, if you guys have not tried this map yet, or it just looks offsetting, definitely go and try it. We had it in Black Ops 4 and Blackout, but that was just not for me. It was not the same for me. And I've also played it a bit in mobile, but again, that's mobile. It plays a little different, it looks a little different. Anyway, guys, that's all for me in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you've got the nail gun yet, or if you even played Hijacked, and if you're enjoying them both or disliking them both. I'll be back with another video very soon for you guys. Peace.